I got all my
What it
I
is
got
you
all
got,
my notes.
Sam? I mean, unpredictable. What it is you got there, man? You need
That's
to
my
start working on the clip art for the YouTube since you can play and
that's
draw
my
LeBron. And
that's
What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? It's episode 92. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Hey, thank you for all the fans that are following, liking, and sharing us, following us through this entire journey. Remember to check us out on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. Remember to check us out on Spotify and every Wednesday at 12 o'clock during your lunchtime. Check us out at Nationwide Sounds. Click the link, follow the app, and download it so you can keep in touch with all the news going on. But this is time I like to staff to you all. Above me, I got who?
This your boy Clutch, aka Domino, aka somebody help me watch these kids.
Next to him, I got who?
The People's Champ, Hornets Nest Legend. Shout out episode 92 for number 92, Reggie White of the Philadelphia Eagles and Green Bay Packers.
All time great.
Down below him, I got who? He's on mute, but we're going to go to the next person. Next to him, I got who?
Well, it's the one and only Joe Torius. We are the Set Your Lineup crew. We're excited about next. I'll kick it over to Kipovich.
Above him, I got who?
this your boy Genio Kipovich. The more lights I turn on, the darker I get.
Okay. Unpredictable. Unmute yourself and introduce yourself.
Not the usual.
Hey, what's up? It's unpredictable. As usual, I'm unpredictable. I could make a lot of excuses as to why it's so late. Like somebody challenged me, like JJ Redick, but I'm tired and I've been playing 24 minutes in the fourth quarter, and I'm gonna do something that they never did in NBA history. Still get mad when they ask me the questions. And shout out to episode 92. This the 92nd excuse they didn't gave LeBron James losing.
And I am your host. They got the most to say, and I'm going to control this panel of what's going on today. Hey, man, we got a well-packed show with a lot of information to give to you all. I feel like it's going to get a little crazy today, so just bear with us. Stay tuned. Get your popcorn. Hey, so we had somebody ask what has been the top 3 playoff performances at this moment. Joe, what is your number 1 moment to number 3 moment of this playoffs?
Oh, we're doing moments. I thought we were doing performers, but I can adjust on the fly.
Top 3 performers, my bad.
Oh, okay, cool. My top 3 first would be the Joker. Hard not to go with him. Number 2 would be Brunson. Throughout the regular season, he's been the number 1 guy in the fourth quarter, and he's still showing up in the biggest moments. Everybody know he's going to shoot the ball. He shoots it. He makes it. I can't use number 3, Greek, because he got eliminated, so I'm going to go to Ant-Man. Ant-Man has beat KD, beat LeBron, beat taxes, beat child support, beat Luka Doncic. There's nothing this man can't do. He's not even 25, so Ant-Man for president.
Okay. Unpredictable. What has been your top 3 standout performances this far in the playoffs?
Though he did lose, I'm gonna start with Giannis. You can't deny the effort that he put in that loss.
Phenomenal.
I mean, he put in a triple double. He did all he could. And he almost just sucker punched somebody dead and still had enough restraint. So to me, that would be number 3. Number 2, my new favorite player in the NBA is Anthony Edwards. He went there and he challenged the king. And just like any other excuse, the kingdom has crumbled. So sometimes it didn't always show up in the stat sheet, but to know that they were going to double team him and his basketball IQ, like he wasn't going to pass out of a double team. I think he had a great series overall, even though it didn't reflect every time in the stat sheet. And my number 1 performer is JJ Redick. Did nobody underperform like you? And in fact, you overperformed because I didn't think you was going to make it that far to give one game. So JJ Redick is my number 1 playoff performer because he sabotaged Brian and the Lakers again. And I ain't got to worry about him getting a 5th ring. So JJ Redick, I need you.
Hey, I feel that. I feel that. Clutch, top 3 performers.
I'm going to go with Jalen Brunson first, the Joker, and then Ant-Man.
Okay. The People's Champ, what you got? I think I know who we got number 1.
You want
Jason
performances or you want performers?
The second one.
Performers. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the closeout games. I'm gonna go Joker and the Nuggets. They had 6 players with 15 plus points in Game 7 closeout against the Clippers. Then I'm gonna go with Jason Tatum. He had 35, 8, and 10 in this closeout game against Orlando. And then I'm gonna go with number 1. I'm gonna go with the short man Brunson with 40 in this Game 5 closeout against Detroit.
Okay.
I got a question. Did James Harden play last night or the other night?
He played. He played.
He did?
He
Yeah,
played the way
he must be that same
he
old
played the
James
way
Harden.
he
Okay.
normally played in Game 7.
Motherfucker had Sam. He played.
Tragic.
Gino Kipovich, who you got?
Like he in
Yeah,
witness protection program. Who is that?
Hey man, I got
We got some people down that way, man. What's up?
scared of child support. I got
Joker.
Joker checking in. He playing without a coach. I got Jason Tatum. He playing without acknowledgement. And I got Jalen Brunson. He playing with Spike Lee all in the background, all in the videos, like unpredictable.
Hey, and your boy DSPN number 1. I got my boy Westbrook that had 5 steals yesterday during the game. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 that helped them catapult to that blowout that was going on. And at one point, they even gave Westbrook a heat check. He was raining from downtown. They thought it was Ray out. I'm going to say Jalen Brunson because that boy became a dog. He's always been a dog, but he became a Rottweiler mixed with a pit bull. And I'm going to say somebody that nobody ain't said. Tyler Haliburton. Like, the man sent Giannis home, and the way that he stepped up the other day against Cleveland and gave them their first loss. Donovan Mitchell, 33 points. Wasn't enough. It was not enough.
It's not enough.
And then I'm going to give an honorable mention to Steph Curry for going ahead and chefing like he normally do and cooking to the next round. And he's going to make sure that the People's Champ background does not come to fruition. But I mean, since I brought up Tyrese Haliburton, what do y'all take on the fights and scuffles that's been going on in the playoffs? Do y'all like it? Do you dislike it? Should there be more of it? Should the referees control it more? Triggerman Joe.
I totally love it. The playoff is a different beast. Emotions are going to be flowing. There's always been rivalries in the NBA, so there's a certain players and teams you don't like, and most of the time you meet them in the playoffs. So this is the time to get rough, rugged, and raw, and taking it back to the old school, the '90s. You know, they said we done with the '90s. You can never be done with the '90s because in any sports, there's going to be some form of physicality. So I love it. We need more of it. We got enough scoring, so that product gonna sell to the audience. So keep on strapping. No diddy.
Unpredictable. What you think?
I actually love it. Now, first of all, we know basketball players ain't gonna fight. Let's get that straight. Right? It's only a handful today that's really gonna fight. You had your Kenyon Martins, you had your the Morris twins before the big Russian punked both of them. Maybe Marcus Smart, and I believe Patrick Beverly, because I just don't think he has nothing to lose. But outside of that, let him go a little bit, let him push a little bit. All right, it brings excitement. Because first of all, we know they're not going to swing. But do you notice how the ratings spike when we find out that they start being a little aggressive? So I think it's good for the game, to me. I mean,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Look at the ratings in the 90s when it was in the 80s when they were able to push and shove. People have that. All this friendly all-star games, you could have the layup like this. Get a little aggressive.
Couldn't agree more.
I feel you. Clutch, what you think about the scuffles and everything going on in the playoffs? Can y'all hear me?
The kids bothering them. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm hearing that echo thing again. So, I mean, I love it, man. I mean, I think they competing now. You know, because like I said, back in the '90s, I mean, that's what it was all about, competing. If you didn't like somebody, you didn't like them, and you let it be known. So, I mean, I like it. Need more of it.
People's Champ, what you think?
Different take.
Yeah, for sure. That just shows that they're playing more defense now. During the regular season, they just run up and down the court. Nobody playing no defense. Ain't nobody getting in front of each other. But I will say this: all those rough ruckus and almost fights were good, except for the Draymond Green ones. Draymond is just
idiot.
He's dirty.
Yeah,
for real. He dirty. I know y'all didn't see it, but y'all saw when he almost put Van Vliet out in Game 7. I know y'all didn't see that, but y'all will see it later on. But he dirty. But if all the other fights and all the other ruckuses, I agree with him. Yeah, you gotta get a little physical.
Gino Kipovich.
All the ruckus and shuffling and scruffles we had. How many suspensions we had?
None, right?
None that I can call.
Because ain't nobody get to it, man. Come on, we can quit the WWE.
The league is soft.
Yeah, so the fake fights, man, we can quit with that. Can y'all tell I'm in the studio?
Yeah,
like in the shower.
We can definitely tell you.
I am in the bathroom.
We can tell you in the echo room.
No, did it?
Definitely tell you. But
trying to blow the block up.
I love all of it because I definitely loved how Ant-Man hand checked LeBron James at half court. Like, bitch, get back. He said, bitch, get back. Come on again. Bitch, get back. LeBron. The referee like, man, you gonna let him do that? Yeah, we finna let him do that. It ain't your league no more. It really felt like the passing of the torch at that moment. And I know one of our fellow brothermen, Clutch, shared some earlier this week saying how Jeff T was like, man, it don't look like LeBron care anymore. And that LA series versus Ant-Man, it really looked like Ant-Man just took the fight out of him, took the crown, took everything that was left of LeBron James. Cause I ain't never seen the face of the league. Supposedly, some people still think LeBron's the face of the league. Get hand checked at half court and they don't say nothing. And then later on, he get hand checked at the free throw line. Then he get hand checked under the goal and say, "Stop crying."
Wanna be GOAT.
Ant-Man different, man. Ant-Man
Hey,
different.
Of course.
well, see, I think in that game, I don't know if it was the passing of the torch or was it just trying to go through the swinging gates because you didn't see that out on the sideline saying what now. So he was a little distracted in that game. We'll just say he was trying to go through some gates, and at that point, he was more worried about him than Ant-Man. We're gonna just making the built-in excuse for him. Man came out there with tatted with no shirt on and say what?
Tat it up. Tat it up.
Hey, I mean, it's definitely something to look at because Ant-Man said, "I don't care how we get there, I don't care how it happened, but I want Golden State." I love Draymond. He talks shit, and I want to talk with the best of. Ant-Man said he called out his destiny, so we definitely gonna see what the next round holds. But since we're talking about SHIT talking, what was your takes on Halliburton daddy coming onto the court? Was it right? Was it wrong? Was Giannis in the wrong? Was Tyrese Haliburton daddy in the wrong? Unpredictable.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna blame it on security because if that's his dad, I don't know the relationship, but it's likely that he probably knew it was his dad. But to me, how do you allow anybody to go out there without being checked? So I don't know I know.
Well, let me tell you this little bit of intuition. Then I'm gonna let you go again. So it was the end of the game. They are allowed to come onto the floor and celebrate with the team. They do allow that once they move on to the next round. So they were allowed to come onto the floor and celebrate with the players.
Okay, but in that case, knowing that, I'll blame the dad. We got to realize he must have thought he was at the what they call that basketball league that they have and the hoop it up or the summer league
at the Y.
Yeah, he must thought he was at and one or something. But to me, I still think it was a little dangerous because if Giannis really didn't know who he was, Giannis probably could have killed him with his bare hands at that point. So we got to commend Giannis for not actually trying to get into a physical altercation, having a bigger head, cooler head to walk off. Because he a better man than I was at that moment. Because I'm a sore loser. So I lose, I can accept it, but I ain't gonna let you taunt me. So my thing
had a couple niggas hemmed up.
Yeah. So to me, if it wasn't his dad and it was some random fan and it was somebody that would have happened, would have been calling for player safety. So to me, I think I would blame it knowing that information. You don't go in the opposing player face and taunt them after a game like that. I'd have put them hands on it.
I feel you there. The people's
Don't
champ.
hit my opponent in fantasy baseball.
Oh,
the people's champ. Who was right? Who was wrong?
Well, I saw a clip earlier with Haliburton dad, and Haliburton dad said he didn't say that to him, but you can clearly see in the video when he held that rag up that he was talking junk to him. But for sure, his dad was the instigator. He was the one that fought. Because think about it, if Giannis had hit him or something, then you could have brought up lawsuits, being fined, being suspended for next year, even criminal charges, jail time. So it's a whole lot that little incident could have trickulated and made happen on the other side of that. So he definitely was in the wrong, and I applaud Haliburton for saying that he was going I guess you could say chastise his dad, but we'll see what he do for that. But
Nathan.
but I do think that all fines should go from Indiana. That the fines that they get for it should go straight into Giannis' pockets. Anytime you get a fine against another player, I think all the fines should go into the player pocket.
Mm,
I mean, I
mm.
feel that they do say that it goes when they get fined, it goes to this mysterious place that no one knows where it goes. They have definitely said that. But I'm gonna take a different route. I'm gonna say, Giannis, you called that man's son the most overrated player in the league. Not only you, but the entire Bucks team. Don't get mad when you talk trash and his son come out like, yeah, his daddy come out like, yeah, that's why you going home. You can't get mad. Oh, unless he called you the B word, you can't get mad. Just take your lump, go on about your way. I'm gonna say Giannis should have just went on ahead, walked off the floor. Ain't no point of sitting there looking at the banners drop and see the confetti and all that stuff. They sent y'all home. They sent y'all home. Didn't they send them home with a broom?
No.
Oh, they ain't sent them home with a broom. It was 4-1, wasn't
Yeah, gentleman sweep again.
it? Hey, still, they gently swept your ass on back to the land that you came from. Get your ass on up off the court. Let him celebrate. He caught you. He caught you at the free throw line where you stood, and it is what it is.
Mm.
Like you can't talk shit and then hide your hand.
Mm.
You called the man's son trash. You called the man's son overrated, and his overrated ass sent your ass packing. Don't get
Mm.
mad now. That's all I gotta say. Uh, Clutch, what you gotta say on it? Who was right and who was wrong?
Um, it's a double-edged sword. Um, I agree with what you said. You can't talk mess and then start retreating. But his dad had no place coming to fight his son battle. Halliburton is a grown ass man. If he wanted to say something, he could have said something, but he chose not to. So I don't think his dad had the right to go in his face and try to provoke him to do something. So, like I said, it's a double-edged sword. You talk it, you got to be able to take it.
I,
But
I,
his
and
dad was
Clutch,
wrong.
Man,
and Clutch, I truly commend that. But we know how I get, cause your son is soon gonna be 18 years old, and he's gonna be choosing a sport to play.
And he gonna be
And
whooping his daddy.
and and,
Ron,
and, so,
stop it.
it's another coach call your son, he's overrated, he's not that good. I don't see the hype about it. And then your son go out there and send their ass packing. You beelining straight for the coach. Let's keep it real. You beelining straight for him, like, yeah, nigga, what now? But Trigger Man Joe, what you gotta say?
Ah, man, come on, man. His pops was in the wrong. I think Greek Freak uh, missed a great opportunity to expand his brand. Uh, Everybody knows the stars of the league run the league, so they pretty much are the police. So he should have just unleashed on them, pop, 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 and let him know he truly is the Greek Freak. So when the police get in trouble, all they say in court is, "I fear for my life. I fear for my life." I had to do what I had to do. I ain't know this nigga. I mean, I ain't know that was his pops. Even though he got his face on there, he's seen his dad 1,000 times, whatever. But he would have got more credibility. We all know he's not going to stay in Milwaukee. So he's gonna get some. He would have got some more gangsterism on his resume, which he don't really need anyway. But oh man, he thought that life, man. He throw them poles up. So that's what he should have did. He should have cleared the airways. Cause daddy was out of bounds, had no. I know you want to protect your son, but your son can protect himself. And and you get in the ring with Mike Tyson, you get prepared to get knocked out.
I mean, since,
So
since
everybody
you got
talk that talk until they get hit. Whatever that statement he made.
True. I mean, since you done went there and we know it's gonna be a
No,
long.
you ain't gonna leave me out, Cooker. Don't leave me out.
I ain't leaving you or Champ out. Trust me, I'm gonna
Okay.
get to you. I'm gonna get to you. I know y'all there. Since you done kind of went into that segue that's probably gonna come later on in life, where do you think Giannis is gonna be next year?
That is a great question.
New York or LA, one of the big markets.
How LA ain't got enough ammunition to get him.
Shit, yeah, they do.
The city, big market.
They must gonna trade
That's a
LeBron.
great question.
Nobody want LeBron.
But they said the New Orleans Pelicans got the best package to offer, but I know he don't want to go to New Orleans
Nah,
or whatnot.
it's either LA or New York. He'll be a
So
Knick
so
or a Laker.
so I went there for a reason, and y'all kind of went right into it. New Orleans do got the best
They got the
package,
best package.
but he would not be landed in New Orleans. He would be landed in San Antonio.
Huh?
There is supposedly a three-way trade that they will be trying to cook up that sends Giannis to San Antonio, sends Zion to Milwaukee, and the Pelicans get the picks and a few role players. But
Not enough.
that's just what I seen cooking up. But that's just what's out there right now.
I
Did
just
did
can't
did, did
see
he
him
did he
in
give
a
you that
San
information?
Antonio. Already been in a little small market. They got to share the limelight with the alien. What the name is?
Hey, they said it's gonna
Wemby.
be they
Yeah,
said it's gonna be the Twin Towers 2.0.
I
But
can't see
if he
that.
go to New Orleans, he'll get to keep Zion girl.
The people's champ, who was right, who was wrong?
Oh, I already commented on it, man.
Oh yeah, Gino Tipovich, who was right and who was wrong?
The father was wrong, but Giannis Giannis was wrong. Giannis should have.
And Shaq
We
was wrong
all.
with his take.
Oh yeah, Shaq. That was disgusting. And the only
Disgusting.
reason Shaq get away with what he get away with because he got championships over Charles. That's why Trickman Joe and Unpredictable get to say some of the stuff they say because they got championships over Keepovich.
Boy, I tell you, that's wild.
But
That's a
Giannis should
wild
have
thing.
mushed. Remember this meme or whatever. I mush your face in. That would tell him jail. Giannis should just grab and mush Halliburton daddy face on camera in front of everybody. Just mushed it. You know, he didn't hit him. He ain't choke him. He just mushed his face.
Like the
And
Terminator did on the movie.
and that embarrassment, they wouldn't have had to indefinitely to suspend him. We don't know how long that is. That could be a week. That could be 2 years. Giannis should have mushed his face
He should have
because
got him.
Giannis wanted to go crazy in Indiana before about a
Yeah.
basketball. Went slapped nuts about a basketball. So you control when you want to get wild and when you don't. Just like LeBron James, he wanted to go
And,
crazy with Stephen A. and not get wild with Kevin Gates.
you know better.
Selective
And,
outrage.
and everybody know after excruciating loss, humiliating loss, the players need time to wind down to think about everything that just transpired. So they be in a certain type of zone, and you come in that zone while they processing stuff. They blank out. The real gorillas, some of them regret what they do, some of them don't. But in the heat of the moment, heat of the battle, they after a loss like that, you
Right.
Hey
going
man,
fishing, you going to Cancun,
but
I
see,
know
you
that's
get
right.
Joe,
wet.
see, here's the problem. I'm trying to think of the name. First of all, Halliburton Senior, whatever your name is, Halliburton, Big Perm, Big Worm, Big Hole in the damn ground. This is the NBA. This ain't no damn AAU. You running in people's face. First of all,
Senior citizen
whatever he
convention.
said about Tyrese, they'll be between Giannis and Tyrese.
I agree
His daddy didn't
1000%.
play one damn second. As a matter of fact, his daddy is so irrelevant. The moment he stepped on the court, he can't come back to the damn stadium no more. So I'm like The Rock. Know your role and shut your mouth. That's the first thing. The man, if he got a right to say your son is trash, and your son should have had that thing in his face and saying you trash, or posted on Facebook or Instagram. post it to set your lineup on YouTube. We'll be happy to advertise it for you for a small fee. But this ain't no AAU. He coming in here like
And
he did something.
if I'm not mistaken, it was a live game when LeBron was in Cleveland. I think the first time he was in Cleveland, they were playing against Toronto, and I think it was on Mother's Day. I forgot what happened to LeBron. His mom wanted to get up and say something to Chris Bosh and all that, and on national TV, he said, "Mom, sit your ass down." So
Yeah.
the
You should have
players,
said,
the
"Dad,
players run
sit
the
your
league,
ass
man.
down."
The players run this league. Yeah. Let them
Hey,
police
then
themselves.
if he would have hit the
You keep
man,
what you give.
he would have hit him. He won a lawsuit, and he gonna sit there and tell me he got him on tape for $50 million. He ain't gonna settle for 10. All kind of stuff. Come on, he hit him with 2 or 3 fingers. I don't know.
Well, wow, right there. Wow,
Yeah,
wow,
man.
West.
Yeah.
Hey,
So guess what?
We don't
That's
cause
what his
trouble,
son.
but boy, do we end it.
Yeah, that's for his son to do. No matter what he said to his son, that's the time his son should go up there and celebrate. I forgot his name. I don't remember. I'm trying to picture his face when it was talking smack, say what he couldn't do, and he hit the game went out and jumped on the little thing and started hitting his chest. That was his way of saying I'm here. When Dame Lillard hit that over playoff P,
Pat Beverly.
Paul George. He hit up
Paul
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 George.
George.
George, Paul George, he just gave a look. So let the son. You took away the son moment. That's what's wrong with these new parents. You trying to relive your dreams through your children. You didn't play. You was good enough to make it. Just like Bronny. Oh, I'm sorry, he did make it. Like,
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, I almost forgot to mention that Haliburton, the son, was in the wrong for agreeing with Greek Freak. You always side with daddy. You always side with family. What the hell he doing to my son? Daddy don't do that no more. You sign with daddy no matter what.
You
hey,
hear that, boy? You hear
hey,
that,
we
boy?
we we got
Yeah.
we got to get the paycheck first, Daddy. I got your back in the corner. I got your back in the corner, cuz I got your back in the corner. But I mean, hey, one thing that we always forget that it's a lot of pregame and a lot of sidebars throughout the game because we don't know what Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks said to the dad before he even got to that point because it was a lot of emotion and happiness that his son was sending them home.
But
Like
Halliburton should have been the one handling his own business because if you
Young
most
remember,
Derek.
that, but what
him
we
and Dame was going at it after
what,
game one or during
right
game one. It
and
was very
they
heated.
all they
And you know
all
Dame is from Oakland, so it was a
yeah
serious thing.
they all went at Halliburton after game one. They all talk about boy, don't worry about it. We got the shit. That nigga son Dame ass to the house too. That motherfucker couldn't even play more than one game. But hey, we've tried to
So he
segue
should have been
over.
crook walking to mess with Dame.
Right.
Hey.
We've tried to segue to the Lakers several times, but hey, we might as well get there. I've heard LeBron, I've heard Bronny, JJ Redick.
Trade
What
LeBron, please.
what do y'all think about JJ Redick's press conference behavior? Clutch, I'm gonna start with you.
Now don't start with me. You better start with the man who said start with him.
No, he gonna I'm gonna save him for the end because I promise
Well,
if he go first, we might not get a word.
Look at him licking his chops.
well, yeah, he over there drooling. Well, don't coach. That's what I'm saying. Don't coach. If you can't handle what's happening in these press conferences, don't coach. Take your behind somewhere else. Go back on the ESPN. Sit down with Stephen A. and do your commentary. Because if you can't handle it, don't coach. That's the way I feel.
Gino Kipovich, what you think?
Throwing the towel.
Um,
Throwing the damn towel. What movie
what
that is?
what
Yeah, yeah. And Clutch beat you in the dungeon. Champion Joint, the only one that beat you.
Ooh.
Hey, I got. Well, we already spent your shoe money today at the Nike outlet. I
Ooh,
just need to come on in, baseball man. But look,
ooh.
uh, JJ can do no wrong to me.
Oh.
Um, no, he can't
Okay.
because I've witnessed one of the trashiest coaches in history get elected to Western Conference Finals.
Who is
Darvin
that?
Ham is garbage, so that makes JJ look even better.
Okay.
So
being exited out of the first round of the playoffs?
Yeah,
Oh,
his
okay.
first year, his first season,
A number
being
three
a
seed, a number 3 seed.
with
right,
two of
and
the with two of the best players in the world.
I'm saying it's their first season together, half a season together. One man coming off of then wasn't wanted by his team.
I
The
see
Lakers
why.
didn't call looking for Luca.
I see
Luca
That's
was
why.
true.
being served up.
I see why.
Why? Why?
Initially, I thought the Lakers was getting the better of the trade. I found out that was a lie.
Okay, you have.
Nico Harrison, man, it's one. When Luka, how many games he done play with the Lakers now? Maybe 35, whatever it
Man,
is.
you insane,
He
man.
has not shown to be that Luka that was in Dallas. He was getting triple doubles left and
The
right.
Luca
He can't
that
get
was
the
in Dallas
rebounds
was
or
shipped
assists.
out.
And people hunt when other players hunt you on defense. That means you are a liability to the team.
Hey,
We've lost that
Look
trade.
at
No
how they
wonder
hunt
AD ain't
AD.
gonna be a
How they look
liability
for
on the
AD on
court.
defense. They
And
got
now
to go
he's
to the
hey,
taking
sideline.
LeBron's shadow.
hey,
Now he can go and be his own superstar. He shouldn't even holler at LeBron when they came playing in Dallas. He should have shot the bird right in his face on national TV, let him know be known. It's West Side. It's what we do. So we
hey,
lost that trade, man.
Man, that man, how,
hey,
man, you tripping.
Man, I'm
You
telling you, man.
insane.
It's only gonna get worse from here.
hey. One
Yeah,
thing I'm gonna say. One thing I'm gonna say. Then I'm gonna let you finish
Your
your
shirt
point.
on backwards.
it is.
I'm gonna say this. Dallas said they was getting rid of Luca fat ass. That's just what they said in so many words.
This man
Luca
can't
took it
guard
as
nobody.
disrespect. He went and got in shape, but he's still a liability on defense. Do y'all not know that Luca is the second slowest player in the NBA?
I can
Me?
believe it.
A lot of people don't know that. The only person that's slower than him is the dude that they call Slow Mo. I can't think of his name right now, but he played for Memphis.
Yeah, I know
Can't
you're
think
talking
of his.
about. And he played. I think he on Golden State team.
No, he
Right.
ain't on Gold State right now.
You sure?
He played with Gold State at one point.
Okay.
I don't think he's there now.
Luca slower than the Joker.
Of
Yeah,
course. Yes.
Man,
yeah.
believe anything this
Wow.
nigga say, man. Just believe it.
Man,
Just
Hey, go
what
go pull it up. But I'm just saying,
call him a snow cone or
like,
police cone.
yeah.
You
but
know, I
but
can
the
take it to cone.
but the Lakers got better offensively, but they got atrocious defensively. Like they
And,
can't stop nobody. And then I heard
nigga,
somebody
the
say,
league, everybody scoring 150 points a game. The
"Hey,
league
that's
is
that's
atrocious
not
fine."
accurate. That's
And
not
defensively.
I
accurate.
and I done
Man,
told
up
people,
the score, man. Up the score.
"Hey,
I want
listen."
my
I
car to
done
go
told,
faster. Everybody driving Hellcats.
listen, listen,
Everybody
listen,
driving Scat Packs.
listen,
And you
listen,
want some
listen,
handling. I don't care about no handling. We in the
listen.
league. We in a race to
Oh,
go faster.
hey,
We
Rudy
ain't talking about no
Rudy
defense.
hey,
Gobert picked
hey,
the
hold
ball
on,
from
hold
him
on, hold on.
on
Y'all,
he
y'all
stole
got
the ball from Luca. One.
listen. They got all nitrogens. They got all nitrogens without no acceleration. They
And
can't average more than 95 points. Tell me how can they average more than 95 points? They can't. LeBron and Luca give you 30 apiece. That's 60. Show me where the other
You
45
said they
points
got
coming
better
from.
offensively.
in
Yeah.
Dallas, he had them walls on the three at the Eiffel Towers
He had
protecting
them
him on
guys on the
defense.
bench. That's what
Huh?
they had. That AD is street clothes. Y'all get on here and y'all don't talk the same stuff for months. And then when the night you just wake up and flip. The
Man,
boy went
Trey.
home on some close game.
I guess your eyes seeing what they want to see. You
They
blind to
went
the facts.
home. Luka and them went home on some
You
close game. Now Luka slow and the trade was terrible for somebody that's sitting on the
in the regular
bench.
season, it was
Somebody that can't get
Troy.
showing.
their clothes. Somebody that can't.
The
Hey.
Chicago Bulls beat them like 2-3 times down the stretch, scoring 150 points a game. The Bulls didn't make the playoffs, so
No,
it was
I'm talking about
showing.
you
It was
get on
just
here and talking about the
glaring, man.
Luka trade was. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Hey.
Go
Hey.
say that in Dallas. Go stand. Go. You like to travel to Dallas, don't you? Go stand
Nico
in there and say,
Harrison won. Hey, hey man, I
Hey,
was wrong.
man.
I should have stood by the
Listen.
black man's side. Salute to
man,
you,
they're
Nico
flat in
Harrison.
that hat,
Man,
man.
Nico knew what he was doing.
He
He
knew
took
what
the
he was seeing
backlash.
at practice, in the
He
weight
took
room,
he
off
took
Hey,
the
y'all, let me
season.
know in the comments. Do this pilgrim is he tripping? The pilgrim man standing
Hey, you
sitting
can
up
go,
here.
Luka Doncic, you can go ahead and clock out. I'm telling you, I did not see the Luka that was in Dallas the whole time he was in LA. That man, Man makes you go so bad in Dallas is ridiculous, man. He ain't do none of that in LA.
Yeah, all right.
Especially when Phoenix won the time in the playoffs. The year after Phoenix went to the championship and they was yapping because they had won by a lot of points. He said, y'all do the yapping before the game or when you're down. And he outscored the whole team by halftime against Phoenix. That's the Luka I'm talking about. He don't exist no more.
Well, maybe they need to let him drink his beer during halftime, like he
Man,
was doing in Dallas.
He
that
was too
man
fat.
done, man. He done.
He was too fat.
He
He was too
cried
fat.
when he went back to Dallas and
So maybe he need to go back. Maybe
complained about his back was hurt. Well, they've been faking injuries, him and LeBron. Tag team, I'm gonna fake my injury first,
Joe.
and you gonna fake yours next. One to twin
See,
powers activate.
Hey, I haven't even said anything.
I'm waiting to get in that too.
Oh,
Can I tell you what the problem is? No, that's not. I was letting y'all talk. I was just saying how it was controversy and some people didn't say nothing yet. See, Joe, let me tell you what happened.
yeah.
You allowed Gino to LeBron you. See, LeBron could say, hey, that shit is ice cream, and they're going to be sitting there saying that's the best damn ice cream I ever had. That's the problem. Here's the thing. Did
Put your mic off mute. I think Gino muted you.
Yeah,
Hey.
I ain't had to bring no equipment to mute y'all. Oh, get on here talking to another man about me.
Look, so here, Gino, you tell me, no, did Luka look the same? No. But what player has looked the same playing with LeBron James? See, I had a whole list of people he's played with because they said he never had help. But
Counsel.
right, you had Luka, you had AD, you had Andre Drummond the year before that, the defensive player of the year. You had Westbrook, who averaged a triple-double right that year. Then you go ahead and you force a trade for AD that you get next year anyway because he wasn't going to sign with the Pelicans. And you could have took Ball, Harden, and we forgot you needed a center, so you gave away Wagner in that trade too. You forgot too. The 245-pound center for Orlando that you could have had, and you forced the trade when you could have just got some of them and brought in Devin Booker, but you got to force a trade. You could have got the young man today who had 6 or 7 threes for Golden State to help them win. You didn't want him. You didn't want the big Indiana. You didn't want what's the guy name for USC that played with Toronto all them years? DeMar DeRozan. You wanted Westbrook, and then when it didn't work, you say Westbrook is a cancer. They got rid of him. You say the other Russell was a cancer. They got rid of him. You say AD can't stay healthy. You got rid of him. You blame the coach that got you to the conference finals, and then he won the tournament. And then come January, when everybody hurt, the man forgot how to coach. You got rid of him, and you upgraded, and you got the same result. Now, where I'm from, that's called terrible. That's called you won't handpick your coach. What you need to do is handpick a damn contract, sign a long-term contract, and give the Lakers some stability. If you ask me, I think LeBron should settle for $4 million a year. Maybe then they'll win. But you make the most money.
Son taking up a roster spot. They ain't giving them nothing.
Between your son that's $60 million, and neither one of y'all playing.
He making money selling jerseys.
So he like the Dallas Cowboys owner. Just
you make me some money on him.
Making money selling jerseys.
Hey,
I know the truck stuff make money selling something else.
Cowboys ain't got nothing to do with this.
So what they're trying to say is this. Not only did he have those top 75 players with the man Heat, we ain't gonna talk about Wade, Bosh, then you had Ray Allen, and then you had the 6th man of the year, Montrezl Harrell. You had Kuzma, you had Pope, you had Spencer Deal with it, you had Marcus Gasol, you had Dennis Schroeder, all these people. But you know what's going on with the Lakers? It has nothing to do with that 27-7, because he gonna give you that every night that he played. Right now, again, when he losing the first round, he hurt. But when he win, I don't never see him limping. So the problem is they got it's the pack for 40,000 after 2 years. You're upside down, so you trade it in. Now you owe 50. You trade that one in, you owe 60, but you're still crying like a bunch of broke bitches trying to get a biscuit at this. Talking about you need more players.
LeBron James.
What more does he need? You know what he need? He need to sit his old ass down and worry about why Kevin
Get out
hates
the league.
his
Get off
family.
my team. Get off my team. I'm tired of him.
Also, you got rid of Isaiah Thomas for the Indiana play center. See, I'm just trying to tell you the only that's consistent with the Lakers, and I'm gonna call it out. No playoffs, Mickey Mouse championship, first loss, no playoffs, another first round loss, got swept, and another first round loss. And do you know the only common thing I can figure out what that is? It's called two people, Jeannie Buss and LeBron James. And outside off the court, she might be double dribbling, but on the court, I haven't seen her yet. LeBron is like Thanos. He takes half the resources, he kill everything, and then snap it and figure it out.
You can do it all by yourself.
Every time now people defending JJ Redick. If his name was Tyrone Wilson, LeBron didn't pick him, y'all be firing him today. How you go? You on the press? First of all, Nick Saban do that. He got 7 championships. I seen Bobby Knight do that. He's a coach. I've seen Popovich do that. He got 5 rings. This man didn't even win 5 games. So know your role and shut your mouth. That's what I said. And
JJ Redick is a spoiled brat from Duke.
And I said it again.
Be kicking in, man.
That's why if I played him one-on-one, you better give me the ball, because guess what? That game's gonna be over. And if he get it first, it ain't gonna last long because I'm gonna hurt him.
Michael Beasley, king of one-on-one. Better ask somebody.
He leaving press conference because they asked why he did something that's never been done in 40 years. Like he thought it was a genius move. I said, man, get your son.
Greg Popovich or something.
Come out. And this is what I want to know. What does he know about championship shape? What championship he wanted to know to get in shape? How you gonna tell somebody to get in championship shape? Darvin Ham could have did that with that roster. Because I know last year when Darvin Ham had that roster, you talking about who he putting in the game? That man didn't have nobody then, but he became a bad coach.
Giannis got his coach fired and brought in Doc Rivers, the king of killing teams.
And then here's the thing: you need a great defensive. You need a defensive stop, right? You got Ant-Man killing them. Last time I heard, y'all say Bronny was 3 and deep. Put Bronny out there. Where's the defense? He didn't want that smoke.
As soon as he finished, the people's champ go.
My bad, champ.
Get that meat on that bone, champ.
Whatever LeBron, hey, champ, I apologize, but whatever LeBron say, they're gonna think it's the best thing in the world, and it's been hot garbage. Go ahead, champ.
Ain't nothing but a gristle left now. But anyway, going back to the JJ Redick press conference, that was a rookie move of him walking out the press conference. But it looked like he gained some information from LeBron, some skills, because LeBron does the same thing. So it looked like it's working over there in LA. They both walking out of press conferences when it ain't going their way. Another thing, when you got assistants, you have to take the advice of the assistant coaches because you can't keep up with all that information during the game time. So you got to rely on them for those key points and keep things going on in the game. So that's my take on that.
All right, just
can I say one thing to you, champ?
Yeah, go ahead.
Say like LeBron do. How many championships LeBron got?
4.
And how many playoff games JJ Redick won?
Probably 1.5.
All right. When he win a series, maybe he could start. He could do the high step out there when he win a playoff series. Hot garbage. That's what y'all want.
I think he was on that Philadelphia squad that lost to Kawhi Leonard when he shot the 3 in the corner. I think he was on that squad.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, as a kid who hadn't done anything, when do you get the audacity to walk off like you just won? You got you 1-4 in the playoffs against a 6 seed. Darvin Ham lost to the defending champions. You mean tell me you lose to the defending champions? Now you can't coach. I ain't seen Minnesota win nothing.
Hey man, what's the head coach name for the Houston Rockets?
The one that's
what's the head coach name for the OKC Thunder? Unpredictable.
Udoko, knee alone.
No, what for the OKC Thunder? What's the head coach name?
Udoko. Udosi. Dominoes.
That's the Rockets. That's the Rockets.
That's Houston coach.
That's the Rockets. For the Thunder, quit looking at your meat or your phone. Which one it is?
You must want it. You want Shannon to give you 3 things.
Listen. Name the coach for the Timberwolves. What's the Timberwolves coach name?
I don't know none of them.
All right then. You know JJ Redick. We done had 20-minute conversation over JJ
You know why?
Redick. And you ask who he is.
You know why?
He him.
You know why? You know why? Because he's the one that lost 1-4 and doing the dumbest move in coaching history that never been done in the NBA. They get mad.
My baloney has a
Mm.
first name.
What's the
Look,
Nuggets coach
Hey,
name?
Tango
I
told Frank
feel you.
Lucas,
Let me
well,
reel
don't
it back
sell dope,
in.
Frank.
Reel it in, coach.
Getting
Hey,
the
but you know
reels
what?
around
Hey,
here.
can I say one thing
Real.
about what he said? Let me say one thing about what he said. Those coaches, until they win, they should stay irrelevant. You should stay out the limelight and let your players get all the glory. JJ Redick should do the same thing. Because you name one coach. I saw him win this playoff series.
I
So
will.
my
I
thing
will.
is,
I named about 4 that won,
I'll
and you
let.
don't know their name.
I'm gonna bring it back in. Bring it back in. Bring it back in. Real fast. We just gonna go around this thing round robin. You just gonna
Rapid
say your
fire.
name, and we gonna keep on going. Who do we think was the Lakers' downfall? Was it player or coach? Just say the name. We're gonna go around the room. The People's Champ.
JJ Redick playing 5 players in the second
Gino
half of the ball
Kipovic.
game.
Who you
Uh,
think was the downfall?
Anthony Edwards.
Clutch.
All of them.
Triggerman Joe.
Kevin Gates.
Unpredictable.
Bronny Redick.
Go ahead, call for your mama. If I was in prison, I'd make you get on your knees and fix it.
I'm gonna say LeBron James because I don't feel like he wanted to play. I definitely
I
don't
agree. You
feel
clocked
like he
out.
wanted to be there. But
You clocked out.
we finna definitely transition to something that went on. One of our favorite, somebody on the panel's favorite team allowed some information to get loose, and their son decided to prank call Shedeur Sanders.
Is that right?
And the NFL came out with some hefty fines to the team and to the player. Do we think that was substantial for what went on? The People's Champ, yes or no?
No, that was nearly not enough money. Because if you look at where
Yeah, these niggas finna
Shedeur
hate.
projections fell from to where he actually went, that would probably be about 30 million. So no, that little $100,000 the defense coordinator got, and the 200,000 Atlanta got, that wasn't nearly enough for a fine. But I do say this: that all the fine money should go over to Shedeur.
I feel you that Triggerman Joe, was that enough or was it not?
Dun. It's not enough. I don't know the rest of the song, rest of the words. That's one part I know.
Other nigga hating too.
But hell no, it was not enough, man. They should have took a draft pick from him, man. So what's man
This nigga
leaving
insane.
sensitive
His team had
information
draft.
files open for people to? Come on, man. That's
His team had
unacceptable.
5
He
draft
played
picks
in
to
the
get
league.
them
He know
niggas.
how this thing goes. So they should have came down hard like Thor hammer when he shake up the world on the movie with all that lightning. For to set the standard that this will never be the president, that it never happened again, man. Shoot.
Yeah, he
Gotcha.
insane.
Unpredictable. Was that fine enough or not?
He just man, his team don't even know how to.
I
Don't even
would
know how
probably
to.
say
My team better than yours.
I'm a little torn.
Team,
I would
team
say
don't even know how to tank. That's why he mad. Yeah.
Sorry, be straight.
I would say that the fine. I don't think the fine was warranted because only because of precedent, and not because I saw where LeBron James and Bronny James punked us and said Bronny got drafted. So if that happened, nobody got fined. I would have to say Shedeur maybe.
Clutch,
I'm
yes or no? Was that enough?
I don't think it was enough, and I think it was done on purpose as well.
I can definitely see that and agree.
Yeah.
before we move on.
Gino,
Let's do one quick
It was
thing.
another prank that they
15
didn't
seconds.
mention.
Man,
Go
Nobody
ahead.
else did that to
I mean,
another
he said
person.
done on purpose, like he fake.
Go
He
ahead.
made mistake called the nigga.
What's
You
your
know how
thought?
they said that Bronny
No, I'm
James was
saying he left the
making money.
information up for his son to get it
You know how they
on
said
purpose.
Bronny James was. You know how they said Bronny James was making money. That's why he been drafted.
Uh-huh.
Ask him who got the #1 jersey sales right now. I don't know if Dewey's making the NFL money, so he doing the same thing Bronny did. But yet we applaud.
That's a lie.
I'm still waiting for Jeannie Buss to tell us that was a prank when she drafted him.
Travis Hunter got #1 jersey sale.
Gino Kipovic, do you think that fine was substantial
Y'all
enough
listen in,
or not?
y'all listen in.
And this is the Atlanta Falcons
Keep
fan that
it
I
finna
was
talk,
talking
y'all
about.
listen in, man. Nigga ain't got nothing to say. Cat got to
Yeah,
tell him.
it was
Jason Tatum got to
what you
tell him.
said substantial.
Was
Yeah,
that fine enough?
yeah, because I want to know why when nobody else found when other people were prank called. You had
They
Alabama fans prank call Boyd, Isaiah Bond. You had them prank call him. It was several other players prank call.
Well, we
They
want
do
to
it in
focus on
college
the
football
Falcons because
all the
they
time.
perennial
And y'all want
losers.
to
We
get and
focus
act
on
like
the losers.
what? And Champ get on here like that cost him money. Hell, nigga ain't get prank called to the 4th round. He was cooked. At least he practiced the phone. At least he knew the phone was working.
You said the man number was public.
Object.
Hey,
I said, he
hey.
had his phone number. Anybody
I mean,
can get that phone number. That's what
let
you
me let me
said.
let me throw my
Peepovich.
2 cents in.
I'm saying, but no, look. But was it people act like Dr. Umar talking about it was objective. Man, the boy recorded it. It wasn't no secret mission. No boy recorded it. It was a prank.
Wrong.
Go ahead, cuz.
I mean, anytime the WY people jump into it, I always think it's an underlying subject of something that's going on. But one thing that I will say, I feel that it wasn't enough because you can never put a price on trauma that can be added because the man thought he was going and he really did. And this is a time of a lifetime to think he's finna get picked at that moment with your family. You can't put an amount on what should have been fine.
What did
But
he say?
but what I will say is, let me tell you who did come in and pay that fine.
Who?
KFC and Delta. KFC came onto Shedeur's page and said whatever it was, the
Kentucky, nigga.
the Kentucky, the Colonel. That ain't what it said, but the Colonel was rejected 1,009 times before finally landed our famous original recipe. Sometimes all a Sanders need is a little time to cook. Let's go, Shedeur.
Thank you, white man, and your
I'm gonna give
chicken.
you a hot
We
take.
appreciate you
And then
for your
Shedeur
chicken.
Sanders is gonna be a bust in the NFL.
who you said?
Shedeur Sanders will be a bust
He
in the
can't be a
NFL.
bust if he a 5th-round pick.
In 4 years, he won't even be in the league, man. Bust out of here.
What at this point, like they said, Brandon was a 2nd-round pick. Shedeur's a 5th-round pick. We're not expecting nothing out of Shedeur.
Shedeur will
He's
be
the
the
first
starting
round
quarterback in
talent,
Cleveland.
regardless of what
Shedeur think he
round.
supposed to get the number 2 in Cleveland.
Shedeur will be
Why
the starting
shouldn't the
quarterback in
platform
Cleveland this
get
year.
it? He was drafted in the 3rd round, and
Well,
y'all
guess
got on
what?
here last week.
Shedeur will
Y'all
be the
got on here
starting
last
quarterback
week.
in Cleveland this year.
Y'all got on here
Hold on,
last
hold on.
week and said Cleveland had a good draft. How do you
Yeah.
have a good draft when you just screw a 3rd-round pick away? If you ain't
Hey,
got
hey,
no
hey, hey,
plans of
hey,
playing the
No,
quarterback.
did he threw a
hold
third
on,
round pick away?
hold on. I didn't even
Some
get to
Atlanta
Delta.
Falcon fan filthy in the mouth. Threw a
That's why they
pick
got
away.
fined now.
Strew. He talking about
Not
Strew.
enough. That's
That's how
what
you
you
know you from
said.
the West Side. Strew. That's why I
Hey
don't play with
man.
him like that.
Hey
Hey,
I'm
man.
sorry, Joe.
that's all I
But
do.
follow the
Joe,
notes, man.
Joe,
What about Delta?
Yo,
Shedeur might be a bust. I'm not arguing that. But what's worse than that is LeBron scored 17 points in one game. They said he ready for the NBA. He only played 58 and scored 17 once and averaged 2.3 points a game.
How long
And
the man
they
trying to
tell
read
me he's
Delta?
ready for the
The man
NBA.
trying to read Delta.
The
We don't
man
want to talk
shot.
about
They
Brandon
told me
LeBron,
he
man.
would. See, that's why they prank called
Man, you
me.
got
They
a
told me the
session,
man.
man.
They said that man was 3-D and shot 22%
Then
from
he
3.
shaking the head
no,
like a
did he
hot
3
girl.
and D?
But what I
3
will
and
say
D.
is Shedeur also signed a multi-million-dollar endorsement deal with Delta. So all the money that was supposed to be for him, it came in another avenue. Like they say all the time, shoot, what's for you is for you. Whether they
No
come
doubt.
up front or whether they come from different avenues.
No question.
Well, what they
I
gonna do
do.
about Texas quarterback? He done lost all that money. He could have went to the NIL.
He should have went last year. He should have went last year with
When his
his
stocks was
trash
high.
ass. He
Church's
should have went
chicken.
last
Church's
year.
chicken. Y'all call him up.
He
Give him some money.
he
Church's
was a
chicken.
top 3 quarterback last year. Last year he was a top 3.
Hey, come on. We finna close the show out.
Arch Manning's sorry ass to be coming out soon. His trash ass need to fall the same way Shedeur fell. But
What up, Sly?
I I got a question for the panel. Who
What's
is the
the
most winningest coach in the NBA?
I know who it's
Popovich.
not. I know it
You
ain't
got 30
JJ Redick.
seconds.
Hey,
Greg
it,
Popovich.
yes, sir. It is Greg Popovich. We're going to shout out to Greg
Slavesta.
Popovich for your ending of your career. We hate that it had to end the way that it did, but we appreciate everything that you
What's the
have
next
done
question?
for
I'm
the
ready.
game.
I'm ready.
The
I'm locked
gate,
and
the
loaded.
show over with.
But
Oh, it's
hey,
over.
it's been a pleasure, folks. Take us out.
Keepovich.
They ain't clutch.
Hey,
All right.
Sylvester. Oh, go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You fight your toughest battles through times of uncertainty. Stay strong. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
Somebody need to tell that to the Lakers, because shit, that shit's sad
Oh,
over
JJ
there.
Redick.
Who have a moment of silence for?